Is it time to buy or sell Newegg Commerce stock? In this video, we are diving deep into Newegg Commerce. Our initial report was published on our website on Wednesday, the 30th of July, 2025. And now, we are here to provide you with an even more detailed analysis. Remember to subscribe, hit the like button, and turn on the notification bell to stay updated on our latest analysis. You do not want to miss any crucial updates that could impact your investments. Enhance your trading decisions by trying our newly launched AI stock analysis tool, powered by GPT-4 at StockInvest.us. Tap into the power of AI and get free price predictions and deep analysis for any one among 45,000 companies worldwide today. Please note that this video is for informational purposes only and should not be considered as financial advice. Since the 9th of April, 2025, our system has ranked Newegg Commerce as a buy candidate, assigning it a score of 1.03. Now, let's examine the stock's performance during this time frame. Those who followed our analysis would have experienced an impressive gain of 1,044.27% since we first identified Newegg Commerce as a buy candidate 77 days ago. This results in an average return of approximately 13.56% per day since its designation as a buy candidate. The stock currently rests in the midst of a broad and robust upward trend in the short term, with indications of further growth within this trajectory. The existing 3-month trend suggests a potential change of 186.21% over the forthcoming 3 months, with an anticipated return ranging between 61.70% and 261.48%. In terms of a longer perspective, our 12-month analysis projects a slight decrease of 0.0179%. According to our estimations, the stock's performance could fluctuate from a decline of 92.22% to an increase of 24.93% over the next year. In present-day figures, this would place the future price somewhere between $3.50 and $56.18. Our latest daily update for Newegg Commerce highlights significant volatility in Newegg Commerce Incorporated's stock price on Wednesday, which concluded trading at $44.97. The stock price of Newegg Commerce Inc. decreased by 19.97% on the last trading day, which was Wednesday, the 30th of July, 2025, dropping from $56.19 to $44.97. Throughout the trading day, the stock experienced fluctuations of 26.80%, ranging from a low of $41.01 to a high of $52. The price has increased in 6 out of the last 10 days and has risen by 65.82% over the past 2 weeks. Interestingly, the trading volume also declined alongside the stock price, which is generally viewed as a positive indicator since volume should ideally align with stock price movements. On the last trading day, the volume decreased by 663,000 shares, with a total of 2 million shares exchanged for approximately $86,180,000. Over the past 52 weeks, the stock reached a peak price of $56.76, while the lowest price was $3.32. Currently, the stock price stands 20.77%, or $11.79, below the 52-week high, and 97.16%, or $1,536.43, below the all-time high recorded on the 7th of July, 2021, when the price soared to $1,581.40. Recent developments surrounding Newegg Commerce Incorporated, symbol NEGG, highlight both potential short and long-term impacts on its stock price. On July 16th, major shareholder Vladimir Galkin purchased an additional 222,222 shares, signaling strong confidence in the company despite already holding over 10% of its shares. This insider buying can often positively influence market perception, suggesting that insiders believe the stock is undervalued or that positive outcomes are expected in the near future. Additionally, Newegg has successfully launched its 11th annual Fantastech sale, running from July 7th to July 13th, offering substantial tech deals across numerous categories. This sale not only drives customer engagement, but also boosts immediate revenue opportunities, which could lead to a positive short-term price movement, especially if sales figures surpass expectations. However, it's worth noting the context of Newegg's recent challenges, including a decline in gross merchandise volume and a poor financial outlook for fiscal year 25. Such concerns may pressure the stock in the long run, especially if the upcoming earnings report reflects any weaknesses. In summary, while insider buying and successful promotions like the Fantastech sale provide potential catalysts for stock price appreciation, underlying operational challenges remain a crucial factor that investors will need to monitor closely in the coming months. Analyst ratings. On Monday, the 6th of February, 2023, it was reported that Noble Capital Markets assigned NEGG an outperform rating along with an initialize action. Analysts have assigned Newegg Commerce stock a general sell rating. They classify the price-to-earnings ratio as a strong sell and the price-to-book ratio as neutral. Regarding the return on investment, analysts also rate the stock as a strong sell. The following signals have been identified for Newegg Commerce. Newegg Commerce Inc. stock displays buy signals from both short and long-term moving averages, indicating a positive outlook for the stock. Additionally, there is a general buy signal based on the relationship between these two signals, as the short-term average is above the long-term average. On downward corrections, support can be expected at the levels of $38.28 and $22.78. A drop below either of these levels will trigger sell signals. However, some negative signals have also emerged, which may impact short-term developments. A sell signal was generated from a pivot top point on Tuesday, July 29, 2025, and so far, the stock has decreased by nearly 20%. Further declines are anticipated until a new bottom pivot is established. Moreover, there is currently a sell signal from the 3-month moving average convergence divergence, commonly known as MACD. Volume decreased alongside the price during the last trading day, which mitigates overall risk, as volume typically follows price movements. Here are some other signals you might find interesting. Moving average convergence divergence, sell signal. Pivots, sell signal from 2 days ago. Bollinger, buy signal from 55 days ago. Short-term moving average, I signal from 8 days ago. If we look at the 12-month chart, we see short moving average, sell signal from 43 days ago. The relationship between the short and long moving averages indicates a buy signal from 80 days ago. Remember to visit our page at StockInvest.us if you want to discover more signals. Support, risk, and stop loss for Newegg Commerce. On the downside, the stock finds support just below today's level from accumulated volume at $39.08 and $36.22. There is a natural risk involved when a stock is testing a support level, as breaking this level may lead to a decline towards the next support. In this case, Newegg Commerce Inc. has support just below today's level at $39.08. If this level is breached, the next support from accumulated volume will be at $36.22 and $34.31. This stock may experience significant fluctuations during the day, indicating high volatility. With a substantial prediction interval from the Bollinger Band, this stock is categorized as very high risk. Over the last day, the stock fluctuated by $10.99 between its high and low, equating to 26.80%. For the past week, the stock has exhibited an average daily volatility of 24.76%. Before we dive into the potential favorable trading levels for Newegg Commerce, let's first review some essential fundamental data. First, let's discuss the price-to-earnings ratio, often referred to as the PE ratio. This important ratio assesses a company's current share price in relation to its earnings per share. A negative PE ratio indicates that the company is experiencing negative earnings or is operating at a loss. Even well-established companies can face downturns, often due to circumstances beyond their control. However, persistent negative PE ratios may point to inadequate profits and raise concerns about potential bankruptcy risks. In other news, the upcoming earnings report for the fourth quarter of 2025 is anticipated on the 27th of April, 2026. Now let's discuss some potential day trading levels for Newegg Commerce. In case of an upward trend, the first resistance level for Newegg Commerce is at $49.24. If you do not own any shares, you may want to wait for this level to be breached before entering a position. For those already holding the stock, this could be a level to consider for swing trading. On the downside, Newegg Commerce encounters its first support level at $39.08. If this support level holds, it could be a good entry point anticipating a rebound. The combined average rating for Newegg Commerce from multiple analyst sources is sell. Now, let's examine some recent insider trades. The 5 most recent insider trades were executed by Gelkin Vladimir, who bought and sold 555,556 shares or options in the company. Based on the 18 most recent insider trades, we've calculated the insider power to be positive, with a ratio of 99.740. Overall, insiders purchased 1,233,230 shares and sold 0 shares in the last 18 trades. Our recommended stop loss is set at $42.34, reflecting a decline of 5.84%. This stock experiences significant daily fluctuations, which introduces a considerable level of risk. Additionally, there is a sell signal indicated by a pivot top identified 1 day ago. Is Newegg Commerce stock a good buy? Several short-term signals, along with a generally positive trend, suggest that the current level may present a buying opportunity. There is a fair chance for Newegg Commerce Inc. stock to perform well in the near future. However, due to some minor weaknesses in the technical picture, we have adjusted our analysis conclusion for this stock since the last evaluation from a strong buy to a buy candidate. After analyzing the volatility and movements from the last trading day, our systems indicate that the current price is undervalued. For trading on Thursday, the 31st of July, we expect Newegg Commerce to open higher by $1.02, starting at $45.99. We remind you that trading involves a high risk of losing money, and that you should consult with a financial advisor before making any decisions regarding the purchase or sale of securities. It is important not to base your investment decisions solely on information from StockInvest.us. By using this information, you acknowledge and accept responsibility for your own investment choices. This is our current view of the stock. Do you agree or disagree? Please share your thoughts in the comments below. What is your target for the stock? Remember to like and subscribe. We wish you successful trading and hope you have a wonderful day. With warm regards from all of us here at Stock Invest.